fence from time to time and breaks something. It happens quite often, and the last time it was too much for the janitor.
Maybe you should improve your security.
Look, with a single press of a button, I'm able to activate an alarm, summon security personnel, and lock down the whole premises. Our security is more than good. But everything has its glitches.
And that's why I'm here. The new janitor.
Exactly. Give me your employee card.
Sure. Here it is.
It doesn't have your photo.
I know. I only recently came to Endora. I haven't managed to get the photo yet.
And I don't have your personal number in my records. But sometimes it takes some time before the databases are updated.
So, everything is all right?
Yes, although you won't be able to do much here for the time being.
Haven't we met already?
I don't think so. I don't remember faces very well, but I don't think we've met.
Strange. You really remind me of somebody. Have you been to Prague lately?
I see. Now it's clear. My older brother works there. We look quite alike.
You see, I was right. So you're a clerk family, aren't you?
Well, not really. We don't like each other much. He's a sworn supporter of the state and advocates it in everything. He has never forgiven me for working for Endora. He sees it as a betrayal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm not like him. He almost let his boy be fired and stripped of his card.
I don't understand. Why?
Because his son started working for Theolex against his will and got in some trouble there. My brother has far-reaching connections and would have been able to settle his son's problems in no time. But he left him hanging in the air instead. It was by the skin of his teeth. The boy almost ended up God knows where.
Well, maybe it wasn't as easy for your brother as you think. Maybe he was unable to do that by himself, but wanted to help.
Who knows?
What exactly is done here?
Nothing important. There are warehouses, offices, laboratories. Just common things.
So nothing interesting?
Well, they send us some secret materials from time to time, to temporarily store them, and then it's more lively here.
What do you mean by lively?
I mean an occasional inspection of those secret materials.
So there's not much going on here.
Nope.
This building is strange, to say the least.
Why?
Because from outside it looks like a ruin, but from inside it's more like a modern facility.
You really are new here, aren't you? All the laboratories of Endora are located in deprived areas, and designed so that they don't stick out.
Well, this is the first building of its kind I've seen.
Well, that's right. We aren't supposed to be easily visible.
You spoke about the inspections of secret materials?
Yes,
I just remembered that I'm to check the last ones and send my report back to Prague this very day.
but you need authorization to do that, and I still don't have your record in the computer.
Damn! I need this job, and if my boss doesn't have the report on his desk today, I don't know.
Look, I can't just let anybody enter the 15th floor. It's usually not even accessible by the elevator. It's necessary to use a special remote electronic key.
And you don't have it here?
Of course I have it, but I can't give it to you, not without a permit.
But my record may be inaccessible for God knows how long.
I'll be damned. Look, I understand you, and because I don't want you to think that I have no heart, we'll do it this way.
I'm listening.
Are you a janitor? Yes. Without an employee card? Yes. But, right. So, you'll replace the camera by the entrance for the new one, and I'll lend you the key for the 15th floor. It's only me and the security here anyway.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
All right. The new camera can be found somewhere in the warehouse on the 7th floor.
And if I have some trouble with the security?
You won't. And if you do, come and tell me.
I'll be off now. The building plan. As queer as the building itself. It doesn't work. The lift is probably not active. It's made of tempered glass. I can't open that. There's another button under that cover. They probably didn't want anyone to get there. It seems the last janitor managed to break the elevator before he finally got scuttled away.
Really? I haven't noticed any malfunction.
But nothing happens when I press a button.
Why, that's a feature, not a bug. It's a security measure.
That's nice. So nobody can get anywhere.
Not so. It's just that every time you need to go somewhere, you tell me the floor number and I'll unlock it. When you get there, you'll only be able to return back to the reception desk. You only need the warehouse on the 7th floor. New cameras are there.
I see. You need to be in control. I'll be off now.
Halt! Your personal employee number hasn't been activated yet. Identify yourself, please.
I'm the new janitor, and I need to take some spare parts from the warehouse.
I'm sorry, but you don't have sufficient clearance level for such an action. I have to ask you to leave immediately.
So, I have a problem. There's a security guard in the warehouse, and he refuses to allow me inside without a permit.
That's a really big problem, because I can't call him back. I'm not authorized to do that.
So how am I to get in there?
Well, there is a possibility. If an alarm sets off in a room, the elevator will lock itself there, and the security guards will move to the security corridor. The corridor isn't normally accessible, but what's important is that you can't see anything from in there.
But how will I get there if the elevator's locked?
I can unlock it. That's something I am authorized to do.
All right. And how do I fire the alarm?
That I don't know. I only know the control panels for all floors are in the machinery room on the 8th floor. I'll unlock it for you. You'll have to figure it out yourself.
Right. I'll try to cook something up. I'll be off now. Each panel controls something different. The middle one controls the alarm. It's the same plan as the one on the reception desk. The only active floor is the 7th floor. It's the same plan as the one on the reception desk. The only active floor is the 7th floor. I can't open it without a screwdriver. I need some tools, a screwdriver or something.
Damn, I didn't think of that. It's all in the warehouse.
But I can't go there now.
Wait a minute. Maybe I have something here. I have a screwdriver. Hopefully it will be enough.
It'll have to be. I'll be off now. Let's see if the alarm sets off.
Entry. Alarm detected. Emergency transit to the security corridor initiated.
The control lamp now indicates an alarm, but it seems nothing else has happened.
What a mess you made! There's an active alarm in the warehouse.
Well, so the control lamp didn't lie. So is all clear?
Yes, the security's acting upon the protocol and went to the security corridor. And I unlocked the lift so you can get the camera.
I'll be off now. Nothing but laboratory glassware and some chemicals. There's a box down there, and it contains some spare parts. There's a box down there, and it contains some spare parts. There's a box down there, and it contains some spare parts. There's a box down there, and it contains some spare parts. Nothing but laboratory glassware and some chemicals. There's a box down there, and it contains some spare parts. Nothing but laboratory glassware and some chemicals. Nothing but laboratory glassware and some chemicals. There's a box down there, and it contains some spare parts. Nothing but laboratory glassware and some chemicals. Nothing but laboratory glassware and some chemicals. There's a box down there, and it contains some spare parts. Nothing but laboratory glassware and some chemicals. There's a box down there, and it contains some spare parts. There's a box down there, and it contains some spare parts. There's a box down there, and it contains some spare parts.